Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
At Michigan First Mortgage, we believe a home is more than just four walls. It's endless possibilities, where relationships are strengthened and next steps are taken. It's a place to call your very own, where you can create new traditions and welcome family with open arms. And at Michigan First, it's at the heart of everything we do. Let us help you discover the possibilities of home.
From our very first breath, curiosity is why we question everything through barrages of whys and how comes. It now needs the tools to will its vision into existence. Tools that will forever allow curiosity to obscure the line between technology and magic. Be curious. Make magic. Lawrence Technological University.
Chevy Silverado has what it takes to do it all. With a TurboMax engine and a 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Any truck can help you make a living. This one helps you build a life. Chevy Silverado.
Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $299 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to our second game of the doubleheader of the nightcap of our men's college hockey coverage right here on the LTU Sports Network. John Stowe here with you for this one, as it is a doozy. The battle of two technological universities. Indiana Tech taking on Lawrence Tech. Division I, WAC Conference. Lawrence Tech trying to bounce back after nearly coming from behind, and took the loss on the road 6-5. Warriors took that one on their home ice in Fort Wayne. Warriors won the opening faceoff. Palmquist leading the charge, gives way to Barnish. That was tipped on the dump in. Cleared away. This is going to be an early, nope, they're going to wave the icing off at the last moment as Mocknick was pressuring in. Dugan got turned around as he had a stick extended. If you're just joining us earlier, the D3 team took care of business against Trine University, a 6-0 win. They will face University of Michigan tomorrow night, as an early glove save by Brett Tomei is how we get started. Indiana Tech coming into town, the 19th ranked team in Division I. And one of two WAC teams that are within the top 25. U of M Dearborn being number 25 thus far throughout the season. Warriors coming in tonight with a record of 16-9 overall. Only 3 losses via conference play. All their other losses have been basically against all other non-conference opponents. And when they put their schedules together, they go all out, facing other top-ranked teams, the likes of Grand Valley State, Purdue University Northeast. A big hit along the boards. Put on by Austin Buck. Pillay reverses to the point for Hemi, and a good scoop up by Ty Barnhill. Barnhill is playing in his 15th game this year. He has an 8-5 record with 1 overtime loss. He has given up a total of 30 goals all year, a goals against average of 2.18, 367 saves. Cesarini trying to get some pressure behind on Buck. Lofted up by Luke Anderson. Hemi got it back to the neutral zone. Misplayed by Anderson. Taking control by Santanilo. On the backhand try, save made by Tomei. Ward now with the pressure on Anderson. Another pinup along the boards. Getting it jet free was Avery Pittman. Up for Hubenschmidt. Got cut in front by Ivansenko. Pittman whiffed on the pass attempt to the slot. Behind for Hubenschmidt. Off the boards. Coates sends it across. Palmquist. The Condyles. Premier passing, a little dump in on a bounce, and good alert. Glove reaction by Barnhill as he got the spinning puck right in front of his face. And to Barnhill's counterpart, that'd be Brett Tomei. Tomei has done quite a bit of work this year, playing in now his 23rd game. He has a 12-7 record with 1 overtime loss. He's allowed 52 goals all year, 543 saves, 2 shutouts. Mocknick left it up for grabs for Delaney. Plummer jabbed it in there with Hofteaser. Now it's Johan Palmquist who gets it free. Hofteaser is able to get up, but not past the blue line. Sample had a missed play. And this is going to be an icing, and we go back to the other end zone. First icing in the night, and it goes against Lawrence Tech. Also today, women's hockey was in action earlier tonight. They took the loss 6-0. Women's has started 0-4 to begin this 2024 campaign, only managing 1 goal across in those 4 games. After having a monumental first half of the season in 2023, finishing second within the Central rankings. This D1 team is coming back after taking care of business, sweeping the season series from Rochester. 7-1 here at Farmington Hills, and then 3-2 on the road, as a rifle shot from center ice is gloved by Tomei. .16:05 left to go, and also both basketball teams were on the road today as well. Women's was in action. They took the loss against Cleary today, 66-73. Cleary has now 4 wins in their first ever season as a program. Huge hit put on by Keegan Rundle along the boards. Ali threw it towards the net, saved by the leg. Another redirection. Joshua Hickson was able to advance it into the neutral zone. Avery Smith sends it across. Bouncing puck. Loose in front of the blue line, picked up by Hickson. He'll dump it into the shoulder for a change. Lawrence Tech men's team is currently leading Cleary right now, 38-24, with almost about 5 minutes left in the first half. Indiana Tech, the front runner in the WAC division of this Division I in ACHA. Lawrence Tech currently sits in 3rd place. Whipped on the pass across, stopped in front by Ward as he had it right inside the crease. Pass was intended for TJ Dugan. Dugan gets it here. A backhanded pass across for Carothers. Lost his footing. And Dugan gets over, nearly tripped on that skate. Anderson threw it, and Ward got a stick on it. Cesarini got pressured by Anderson, and it will stop him in his tracks. Another glove save and a handle by Tomei. Right now, the Warriors are just throwing caution at the net, that being any shot that they have, forcing Tomei to make the stops. Indiana Tech has already won the season series against Lawrence Tech, three consecutive wins against LTU this year. Lawrence Tech is hoping to salvage this final game against the Warriors this year. And this will be another icing, second one called against Lawrence Tech in this first period. Face-off is won by the Blue Devils and Justin Humidspit. Kane Gagne was back there for ITU to keep it in front. A spinning puck, a high arcing shot. Bouncing puck, and this is going to be an early penalty as this is going to be a cross-check. And it's going to be Ian Kuntz, the guilty party. So an early power play for the Warriors of Indiana Tech. And Indiana Tech is going to be taking on one of the best penalty killing teams in the WAC. Lawrence Tech's penalty kill at 91.7. And for Indiana Tech, this being their 175th time that they've had a power play. So the Warriors have been gifted with some man-up situations as that one's loose in the slot. That one got past the blue line. As this roughing penalty that was called. Picked up by Sample at center ice, simply to dump it in and kill more of the clock. And in those 174 power play opportunities for Indiana Tech this year, they've only managed 31 power play goals this year. Working his way in on a loose and picked up by Tolme. As Aiden Dufort went for a slide into the cage. Hey, for Lawrence Tech's penalty kill, they've only allowed 10 power play goals all year in what is now 122 times they have been shorthanded. And to their counterparts, Indiana Tech has also been shorthanded 151 times. So these two teams, they definitely know how to throw their bodies around. They're not afraid to get penalized. They're not afraid to throw their weight. And it's all about who toughens out. Won by the Warriors. Wrist shot on a redirect save made, a rebound shot, and another save by Tolme. Connor Funk tried to put on the rebound shot, and Tolme with the leg just stopped it right in its tracks. .110 left to go. Again, won by Indiana Tech. Did not get a lot on that pass. It's cleared away by Brendan Priest to center ice. The pressure by Rundle. Being put on the chase to Mocknick. And this is going to be an icing. First one against the Warriors tonight. And, of course, after this final game against Indiana Tech, Lawrence Tech will go to face U of M Dearborn once again for the final 2 times and then end their conference play against Aquinas. And, of course, it was earlier in the year in which Lawrence Tech defeated Dearborn, a 2-game sweep, handing the Wolverines their first ever losses of the year. Full head of steam, Avery Smith, but this is an offsides. .38 seconds left to go in the Warriors' power play. Once again, it's a Warriors win on the faceoff. Pass was behind Ali, and then nobody home on that pass. Santanilo had his stick held up as he would try to cross the blue line. And now Smith with a gap. A wrist shot. Missile right into the stomach of Brett Tolme. Now 11 seconds left to go with the man advantage. Another wrist shot, another save by Tolme as Chiappetta is able to clear it. Hofteaser comes out, so does Barnhill, and he'll reverse it along the boards as the penalty is over. Lawrence Tech back to full strength. Nguyen trying to pressure on. Bonquist advancing it up to Hofteaser. Dumped into the corner. Reversed by Carothers. Able to get it off to Mocknick. Off the glass. Now it's Tolme who comes out. And he'll send it off the high glass. got it back to at least the blue line for Plummer. He takes a huge hit by Barnish. A slap shot from the blue line was tipped at front. Plummer tried to redirect it from on his knees. Condos and Delaney going back and forth. Delaney gets through. He whiffed on the shot. Off the skate of Hubelschmidt back to the neutral zone. Both teams in the midst of a change. A half-line change for the Warriors, though. Geppetta got off the stick of Hubelschmidt. Barnhill will come out to make the stop right before Hubelschmidt can make a play. 10-17 left to go. Officials having discussions along the boards. Hemi tried to put on two different shots, and the second try was blocked in front. Wrapped around the boards. Waiting for it was Funk. Left it to the point. Sent it across. Around the backside, it goes again. Smith got cut in front by Hemi. Even Sengo got tangled up there with Rundle. Malik Ali stopped it down with a hand. Lawrence Tech with a full line change. Just past the halfway point in this first period. Dugan was able to get it back after he wrapped it around the boards. Palmquist feeling the pressure. Dugan leads off for Anderson. Looking for Dugan again. Couldn't make a shot on it. Anderson looking towards the slot again. Tomei with another stop. Shoved it away. DeFort. Trying to push it forward. Got around the backside, but not with the puck. As Pelé put in a big hit. Now here's the race. Cutting in front and on a tip and into the netting. This will be a face-off. DeLavely was trying to bid. That one took a weird direction off the glass. Ward is trying to get towards the blue line. Stopped there by Mognick. Delaney with a reversal pass. A good pass along the boards to Barnish. Too far in front. He was looking for Hofteaser. Carothers got pinned up by Hemi. Cutting in front, Garrett Sample. A loft pass, looking up for Barnish. Give and go to Hofteaser. Wrist shot, save made by Barnhill. .740 left to go in this first period of our nightcap of our men's hockey doubleheader. On a skip off the stick of Barnhill. Meanwhile, a quick athletics update. Men's basketball is in action and is currently into halftime as Lawrence Tech is leading Cleary by a score of 47-32. And Cameron McEvans, off the bench, has put down 19 points within that first half. Blue Devils are trying to win back-to-back conference games in that department. On a direction in front by Ali into the shoulder. Stopped there by Hemi in the slot. Now stopped by Rondo before Ali could cut in front of him. Sample back into the neutral zone. Theme OI through traffic with a lot of holds and a few hits. And now Avery Smith. Try to pass it towards the middle for Dugan. Pillay in a stalemate with Austin Buck. And Smith is a bit slow to get up. A good block and then a kick with a skate by Pillay as Cesarini got turned around. Got around. Backhanded pass. Nobody home. Stopped in his tracks. That was DeLaley. Cutting in front. Christopher Condells. Leads up for Hubenschmidt. Towards the slot again. Pittman had a chance, but got hit from behind. Condells again. Good stick work by Aiden Dufort. Pass by Tomei. Up in front for Pittman. Up for Hubenschmidt. Threw it across. Nobody home. Dumped it to the corner. Back towards the point. Indiana Tech in the midst of a change. Lawrence Tech trying to work quickly to advantage of that. And now with the puck dumped in, Lawrence Tech will change themselves. Kuntz getting pressured by Anderson. Make that Plummer, rather. Pass towards the middle. Was blocked. Taken away by Nguyen. Off the glass. Barnish. Got tangled up with Carothers, and there's a big hit. And now Barnish is going to go to the box. And Alexander Carothers is shaken up along the boards. This is going to be the second power play coming up for Indiana Tech this period. And Carothers is back to his feet, back to his skates rather. And now the officials are talking over with the captains. This is only just a minor penalty. Now the referee talking over the line judge, and we apologize for any of our audio delays as some of the fans in attendance have different opinions. So this boarding penalty was only be a minor. These two teams were definitely physical last night in Fort Wayne. This one's going to be picked up by Gagerman. Gagerman got through traffic, but not through Themo eyes. He's able to dump it back within the ITU zone. Once again, Indiana Tech will be put to the test. Lawrence Tech holding their own pretty strong within central ice. Funk is able to reverse it in on the backhand. Stopped by Tomei right before The crashing TJ Dugan was there to get close. Mocknick sends it across for Smith. Smith got pressured on by Hofteaser, then a reversal by Mocknick. Make that Santanilo as this one's cleared away. 1 minute left to go in the Warriors power play. Under direction of Frank DeCristofaro in his 10th season. Full steam ahead. Malik Ali. Hemi let his stick in front. Used it basically as the shield. And that did the trick as it blocked the shot. Wrist shot. That one hit the shoulder of Smith in front of the crease. Make that a big slap shot. Sample trying to weave his way in front. A grab from behind. This is going to be a penalty coming up. And so this is going to be 4-on-4 for 18 seconds. And it is Malik Ali, clear as day, grabbing around the arms of Caden Hemi. Ali, the junior forward, 6'1" from Flat Rock, Michigan, home of the Rams. Powerful face-off. That was won that time by the Warriors. Morsak will have most of this time for the 5-on-4 in which they'll be on the power play. And here we go with again. This is going to be another penalty right after the Lawrence Tech penalty kill was about to be over and be full strength, but Max Smith-Nguyen is going to be head back to the box, so this will be remain 4-on-4 for majority of this time. 3 minutes left to go, 2:59 to be exact, as Nguyen is heading to the box. So instead of the possible man advantage, so the win for the trip. Good takeaway by Palmquist. Pressure behind by Gagerman. Able to reverse it, but puck was stuck free. Now Priest cuts it front. Priest trying to wrap around. A great save by Barnhill. Kept it front, a high wrist shot. And now we get brief pause in play. As that one appeared to go into the netting. .2:17 left to go in this first period, and we get another penalty issued. It's going to be 4 more penalties are being issued. If this was a football game, it'd be a laundry day out there. So the 2 players involved with the scrum, that was Brendan Priest and Julian McCready. So they're in there for 2 minutes. The remainder of this period will be basically power plays and all that. So 4-on-4 for the remainder of the period. So I think the speech from the referee to the captains was, we're not going to play around. If there's any funny business, any rough stuff, we're just going to start calling penalties until we get some clean play. Play gives way to Palmquist. Able to fake out Luke Anderson. Pass up ahead for Hofteaser. Pressured by Avery Smith. Hofteaser able to work through. Got a double team. 3 Milwaukee coming in front, and a great save by Barnhill. Now Hemme. Try to throw it in. Another shot, another save. One penalty will be over, and so now it is 5-on-4. It is now 2 players are out of the box. It is 6 seconds left in one of the penalties for Lawrence Tech. So 4-on-4. Hubenschmidt. As this one is off the rafters. 49.6 left to go. 32 seconds remaining in the power plays. It make this 4-on-4 rather. And now there's a lot of confusion out there on the ring. There's players coming on and off the ice. They did not know if it was 5-on-5, 4-on-4. So it turns out the 2 players involved with the roughing after one play was over, they are just been put in the penalty box for the remainder of the period. It's going to be 5-on-5 for the remaining seconds, that being 40 of them. You can probably understand the officials not wanting to sort out anything when it comes to exact numbers, especially when it's not that much time left. 20 seconds left. Possibly one more chance to make. On a tip, Palmquist puts it off the high glass. Sample able to loft it up. Barnish. Got tangled up, and no shot can be made. So, with that, after all of that, one period is in the books. No score on either side on this Saturday night in Farmington Hills. Lawrence Tech and Indiana Tech will return after our first intermission. We'll be back in a moment. Back here in Farmington Hills Ice Arena for the second period. Lawrence Tech and Indiana Tech. One period, and it's been scoreless. This place has been rocking from the very start. Their opening faceoff won by the Warriors. Zone area. Dumped in, wrapped around the boards. Picked up by Carothers, and he takes another huge hit. Carothers got shooken up on a big hit in the boards in the first period. And it appears all right for the matter. Across, and just missed wide. Loose in front of the slot. Picked up by Barnish. Absorbs a hit by Carothers. McCready is going to bring things up. Coming in front of him was Keegan Rundle off the bench. McCready sends it across. Nobody was there. They were in the midst of a change, and it's going to be dumped back in by Gagerman. There's no icing on this one. They wave it off immediately. Picked up by Gagerman. On a tip. Indiana Tech trying to catch Lawrence Tech off guard as they were in the midst of a change. Trying to send it back in. Quick stop by Hemme. Off the skate of Cesarini. Within the neutral zone. DeFort. Stopped at the red line. Lawrence Tech was called for offsides for the moment, but did not touch the puck. Tome around the boards to hit Hubenschmidt. Sent back behind the crease. This one goes all the way through, but this is going to be an icing. The first one against the Warriors tonight. Only the third icing of the game so far. Face off from the left wing. Another update from the men's basketball game against Cleary. Score is 66-56. Lawrence Tech on top. About halfway through that second half. Faceoff was won by Lawrence Tech as Hofteater fell down trying to regain the puck. Stopped by Palmquist. Delaney tried to put in a quick check. Hofteater with the pressure, cutting in front. Stopped there by Austin Buck. Around the boards, DeFort. Taken away by Pittman towards the slot, loose in front again. Off of Condyles. This one gets through on a clean play. Barnish trying to keep things moving forward. Took a weird bounce off the boards, right to Funk. Towards the slot again, knocked away by Sample in front of the crease. Now Sample is going to bring things up. Leads up for Barnish. Barnish got swatted away, able to regain with a hand. Long pass on a deflection. Hemi will send it in, wrapping around the boards. Took a weird bounce, nearly full Barnhill. Pelé lost his footing trying to go after the puck. A laser beam off the glass. Cleared away back into the neutral zone within the Warriors side. A long loft pass. Back and forth it goes between zone to zone. Now here's a 2-on-1. Plummer sends it across, and a good save by Tomei. Looking for Delaney was Plummer, and here's a penalty coming up against Lawrence Tech. Another big hit in front, and another stop by Tomei. There's going to be another power play coming up for Indiana Tech. And there's Sean Pelé that's going to go to the box. Cross and a bouncing puck. Gagerman. Around the back. Yeah, blocked in front. A toss and a tip. Another stop by Tomei, and we'll redo the puck drop. So Pelé in the box for cross-checking. Throwing in off the blocker. Tomei coming way out from beyond the crease. Across in the slot, nobody there. Picked up by Gagerman. Dugan sends it back to the point, cutting in front. Charlie Ward. Dugan, another shot, a high one on a loose, and the cage comes off of its bearings. That catches Lawrence Tech a break. 1:14 left to go in the Warriors power play. The puck went straight up in the air right off of the mitt of Tomei, spinning up there for a little while. Shot in wide. Another leg save and up into the netting. DeFort was aiming for that low corner. As we mentioned, Indiana Tech coming in tonight ranked number 19 overall in Division I. But if that's not a staggering stat enough, this is. There are only two hockey programs within the state of Michigan that are within the top 25 rankings of ACHA, that being U of M Dearborn at number 25, and Adrian College at number 2 was at the number 1 spot for quite a while this year. Hemi is able to clear this one away on a bouncing puck. Picked up by Barnhill. Ali. Across, and a good save by Tomei. Santanilo was bidding for it. 21 seconds left to go. And the man advantage for Indiana Tech. Off the face-off, Gagerman. Sent across for Mocknick. Into the neutral zone. The win. Feeds Hofteaser. Gagerman got a bit of an arm around. Lost his stick. Hofteaser working through traffic. Went down to the knee. Is able to work out the end of the power play. And the penalty kill has still been dynamic for LTU here tonight. Long pass up on a skip by Pittman in center ice. That one gets by the blue line. Knocked back in by Palmquist. Even Senko advances it up. Good maneuver by Funk. A stick goes flying. That is Funk's stick. And this is going to be an icing, the fourth. Fourth icing of the night, third against Lawrence Tech. Our face-off won by the Warriors. Got through the stick of Dugan. Pressured on Anderson. Santanilo. It would get through Barnish, and then a wide open ice hit. That was Nguyen. Throwing on that hit. And then Priest delivered one of his own against TJ Dugan. These two teams definitely know how to throw the weight around and hit hard. Santanilo had that puck sticking away. Picked up by Pillay. On the tip. Bit of a half line change now for the Blue Devils. Carothers. Long pass up by Dugan. Off the glass. Threw it in towards the crease. Barnhill had to go down to the knee. Mocknick too far in front for Delaley. Barnish trying to get it to himself. Stopped by the face mask of Eye. He threw it towards the slot. Nobody there. Pillay with a 360 try. Went straight to the back. Towards the slot again. On a tip and a bouncing puck. It's still loose. But play resumes. Barnish throws it in. And it's just wide. Hemi throws it in on a tip. Stopped there by Carothers. Barnhill bails out the Warriors. This game remains scoreless. High shot went over the shoulder of Tomei. And they score! The Warriors have the lead. It is 1-0, 10-13 left. And it is Michael Delaley. For Delaley, that is his 5th goal of the year. His point total goes up to 7 on the season, and only his 24th game played. Got it up to that top shelf. Lawrence Tech was trailing for most of the game last night in Fort Wayne, and then tried to make a resurgence, scored 3 goals in that third period, and just fell short by a final score of 5-6. Bouncing puck in neutral ice, picked up by Gagerman. calamity of bodies trying to prevent a huge collision. A takeaway by Condiles. He got grabbed from behind by Connor Funk. And we're going to get a penalty here as the box is open. And this is going to be a technical foul. Dylan Magdich is in the box. Magdich was not on the ice, so this was a penalty against the bench. Once again, it's Indiana Tech on the power play. And we get an offsides called here. So this will go back to the neutral zone for the face-off and one of the near dots. The way that this game has been going, it's been very slow developing as both of these teams are just trying to work the ins and outs and trying to catch one another's off guard. And that's what really threw off most people about that one goal by Delaley. So Magdich into the box for the penalty. A good behind the back stick maneuver put on by Joe Mochnick. On a tip. Both teams in the midst of a change. Gagerman leads things off for Santanilo. Blocked on his pass attempt by Sample. Hemi is able to get it through. And now a breakaway. Off teaser. Had it stopped up. And a good, another open ice hit by Nguyen. Loose in front again. In the slot. No chance for Avery Smith to put on a shot. That was blocked in front on the shot attempt by DeFort. Malik Ali slinging things across. 15 seconds left to go on the Warriors power play. This one goes out of play to the bench. 10 seconds left. Won by the Blue Devils. A long clearing pass that will end the penalty. Another takeaway. Condiles trying to get the stick in there. And a good battle with Brandon Plummer. Tomei trying to get it through. Bit of a level stick hit. Plummer tried to get the early edge on Condiles. Around the boards for Palmquist, had it too far in front. Pillay on a dead giveaway. Loose in front of the slot, now backhand. Blocked in front. Sent across. Again, and another block in front. A dive on the slide by Johan Palmquist. McCready Loose on a tip, and Tomei will simply cover it. On that reversal pass behind the cage, waiting for it was Francesco Santanillo. A good slide by Rundle. That one went off the near post. Ali threw it in wide. A block on Smith. Put on a big hit. Priest is able to keep things moving forward. Ivancinco dumps it in. Tomei with the reversal. Almost a dangerous play. There was Indiana Tech players galore around the backside of the cage. Hemi with a bounce pass up. This one gets through cleanly. On a tip in front by Funk. Ward at a whiff. They try to get around the boards again. This one is way up there, and it's off the rafters. And it appears that the clock here at Farmington Hills has had a malfunction, as it was still running right after the whistle blew. Now it basically is debating whether or not they're going to want to add time on. About 4 seconds went off before anybody got anybody's attention or they were able to fix it. So now play clock, so they waited about 4 seconds and then started the clock. Pass up too far in front for Barnish. Tipped in by Chapetta. This one is way out in front, as waiting for it way ahead was Luke Anderson. It was clear as day that it was going to be offsides. So this is going to go back to the Warriors zone, and you can almost see Barnhill showing his frustration, like why he's so far ahead. 4:36 left to go in the second period. Lawrence Tech finds themselves trailing 1-0. Human spin on a tip in front to I. Nobody else home to take a shot. Taken away by Anderson. Back and forth. Anderson, his shot. Save made by Tomei. Wrist shot. Save made off the blocker and into the netting. Another good save by Barnhill. Ty Barnhill is in his senior year. 6'3" from Port Washington, Wisconsin. And he has done his work to keep this a 1-0 game here in the second period. Pittman takes it off the faceoff. Pass was too wide for Palmquist, and now giving chase is DeLaley, who has the lone goal for Indiana Tech. A hit along the boards. This is going to be a penalty coming up. Tomei abandons his crease. They get the extra man on. To the point for Pittman. Across. Palmquist will take the slap shot. Play resumes with the extra man. Barnish sends it across for Condyles. In the middle in the slot, and it just went by. And they will blow it dead. This is going to be a power play coming up for Lawrence Tech with 3:28 left to go in the second period. It appears it is Austin Buck. Sophomore defenseman at 6'3" from River Hills, Wisconsin, who is going to be in the box for the cross check. By correction, this is going to be an interference penalty, but meanwhile, Avery Smith is not going to make things easy as he nearly had a chance at a shorthanded shot attempt. Nguyen holds things up. Give and go to Ward. Across. It was on a bounce, and therefore, Pelé did not have a clean shot at it. So this faceoff is going to be in the neutral zone. Spinning puck cleared away. Up for Pelé. Gets it around the boards to I. Ward, the win with a slap shot, just went wide. I from around the cage, towards the middle. Barnes with a shot, and he scores! Drake Barnes with the power play goal to tie it at 1 here in the second period. They left the door a little bit open, and Barnes gets it in. And the assist goes to Themo I. Barnes gets his 20th goal of the year and a point total of 30. And with that assist, Themo I has 19 assists. His point total goes up to 27. Thrown in on a bounce. Off the hand, I believe, of Caden Hemme. Even Sango almost put a shot on it. Puck is pinned up. Sent around the boards by DeFort. Sean Pelé also gets secondary assist on that one. That gives him 10 assists on the year and a point total of 20. Rondo was able to get around one check. Got around DeFort. This one gets through. This is going to be an icing. .120 left to go here in the second period of what has been a very more eventful second period. For Themo I, that is also, Drake Barnish just scored his 8th power play goal of the year. And for Lawrence Tech as a whole, they have now put in a total of 20 power play goals on the season. And for Indiana Tech, that is their 18th power play goal that they've given up. And again, we see this a couple of times, both in the D3 game and early on in the first period. Late substitutions are just not being done, and the officials are just wanting to keep play moving along. In a bit of a collision between two Indiana Tech players. Carothers in the slot, a lot of traffic in front. That hit a body in front. Ali, a low shot, and they score! Malik Ali, a few seconds later, gets that goal back, and it's 2-1. For Ali, that's his 18th goal of the year. His point total goes up to 37. Under a minute left to go. And this is going to be an offsides. And Tomei showing a bit of frustration as Santanilo threw in a shot after the whistle, so save made by Tomei. No rebound shot can be made. Delaney with another chance. He has one of the 2 goals tonight. Puck still loose in front. Carothers trying to come in with a possible slapper. 25 seconds left to go. Nguyen. That one was blocked. Carothers again. Takes a hit. Final seconds. 3 bodies collide. Possible one last shot on a backhand, and that's going to do it. And not before we have one more puck drop. 1.6 seconds left to go. Tomei abandons his crease. And he will bring on the extra man. Not that it's going to matter. They almost had a shot off, and that's going to do it for the second period. A very eventful second period. 1 goal across for Indiana Tech, followed by a power play goal courtesy of Lawrence Tech. And then just about a few seconds more later, Malik Ali gets that goal right back for the Warriors, making it a 2-1 lead for Indiana Tech as we go into our second intermission. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the third period of our nightcap men's hockey doubleheader. Back here for the final period of our nightcap doubleheader, men's college hockey of ACHA. Earlier, men's Division III faced off Lawrence Tech and Trine, and it was the Blue Devils winning on top of that one 6-0, and they face off against University of Michigan tomorrow afternoon. D1 takes over, and now for the finish. First opening face-off of the period is won by the Blue Devils. The Warriors have taken control of most of the face-offs all night, as that one just went by on the pass attempt. The game was scoreless after the first period, and then 3 goals combined, 2 on the side of the Warriors. One by Michael Delaley. And then the response by Lawrence Tech was a power play goal by Drake Barnish. And then just a few seconds later, it was the goal by Malik Ali. Lawrence Tech is trying to salvage this final game between them and Indiana Tech. The Warriors have already claimed the series win by winning the first 3 matchups, as this one is past the blue line, had to be dumped in. McCready sends it across on a bounce. Gagerman dumps it in. Smith pressuring. Got the pressure on Magdich. Ali with Smith in front. Loose in the slot on the skates of Hickson. Knocked down by Gagerman. Low shot was deflected in front by Magdich in front of the crease. Another chance, a high one, it just sailed over the net. Sailed, rather. McCready will send it shoulder to shoulder. Smith waiting for it, sends it back to Dugan. McCready again. That one got off the stick of Magdich. Kept in front by Buck. Waiting for Garrett Sample. Aloft in the neutral zone. Sends it across. Austin Buck. Left off for Dugan to Buck again, but it got through his skates. Another lofter. This is going to be up for grabs, and they wave off the icing as Hofteaser was crashing in, putting on the hit on Santanilo. Wafted in. Tomei with the stick stop, and going to be loose in front. Tomei nearly had it taken away right from him. Delaley was crashing in. Nearly had a chance at the second goal of the night. Mocknick wraps it around, was looking for Delaley right in front of the crease. Barnish has the 1 goal for Lawrence Tech, and a good swat away by Barnhill. Lawrence Tech with a half line change. Bringing out 2 fresh skaters. Ward throws it in low, and quickly on it, Ty Barnhill. .16:52 left to go. Lofted in. Tomei slowed it down. A huge hit on Sample. Thrown in on a stick, rather. Rundle. They did cross the blue line. Indiana Tech has to be on the retreat. Hickson able to get it over to Hemming off the boards. Lofted into the shoulder. Again, Indiana Tech with wanting a change, but that one goes out of play. As by correction, the game last night, it was Indiana Tech who got off to a hot start with a 4-1 lead after the first period, then added on one more goal in the second, making it 5-1. And then Lawrence Tech able to battle back and score 4 goals in the third period, but yet a crucial add-on goal earlier in the period sealed it for Indiana Tech. And this is going to be an offside before Gagerman could put on a shot. In the short history, at least dating back to 2018, Lawrence Tech has suffered 19 losses to Indiana Tech, managing only 4 wins. But one thing that they have not done is win back-to-back games against Indiana Tech. The latest win that ever came from Lawrence Tech against this Warriors team. As this is a breakaway. Anderson from a stick from behind. Good defense by Palmquist. And did not prevent Anderson from getting on a good shot, but there's a bad pass. Dumped in by Gagne. Another big hit along the boards. And the door on that side just came open, so they do have to stop play out of the safety of the players. As I was speaking my thought, the last time Lawrence Tech was able to knock off the Warriors was an overtime win here at Farmington Hills back in October the 29th of 2022. Another face-off won by Lawrence Tech, but instantly taken away by Brandon Plummer. And then a whiff by Mostic. Off teaser with Hemi, shot in, and a save is made by Barnhill, and then a bit of a collision on the aftermath. First real breakaway pressure that Lawrence Tech has featured on Ty Barnhill tonight. And meanwhile, we have an update for you. Men's basketball secured a 91-71 victory over Cleary tonight, a 20-point deficit, and it was all Cameron McGevis, dropping 33 points. Brandon Beavers with 20 to boot. A huge open hit ice put on by Keegan Rundle as he just rocked Joey McCready. Almost expecting it. Hickson remains with the puck. Trying to get over to Priest, but cutting in front, Avery Smith. Smith into the LTU zone. And on the bounce, save made by Tomei, then a nasty collision with Garrett Sample. Play resumes. DeFort throws it in, just wide of the crease. Good defense by Palmquist. This one goes into the bench. We've seen some pretty good clean hits for most of the night. Few have been penalized, and we have a fault on the drop puck. Another one is won by the Warriors. Shoulder to shoulder, the puck goes. Dugan had a stick taken from behind. And a grab from behind. This is going to be a penalty coming up and a power play as they are going to drag down Luke Anderson from grabbing the face mask of Theme Hawaii. early power play opportunity for Lawrence Tech. They were able to convert on their last power play to at one time tie the game, and then it was at the quick response. So a huge opportunity here early in the third period to knot things up at 2. Pillay, the win. Back to Pillay. Wrist shot in, blocked in front. And then stopped by the skate of Nguyen. Threw it in again, got loose in the slot and cleared away. Now Avery Smith, a full head of steam, trying to catch them off guard. Took a big spill. Now Lawrence Tech a bit of a 5-on-3. Shot in, it was blocked in front. Try to get to Pillay. Ward, wrist shot, save made by Barnhill. Loose behind the crease. Picked up by Barnish. Back to Pillay. Down low for I. The carousel loose in front and quickly on it, Ty Barnhill. A full line change for Lawrence Tech, and Indiana Tech will follow suit. This one is going to be cleared away, but stopped at center ice by the hand of Johan Palmquist. Palmquist leaving it up for Hubenschmidt. Whiffed on the shot attempt. Stopped at the line by Pittman. All the way across for Hofteaser. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Shot in low and just went by. Another shot blocked in front, that time by Delaley. Palmquist on a skip. Hubenschmidt, one more chance. A slap shot, that one went high off the glass and into the netting. 1 second left in the Lawrence Tech power play. This will likely get killed off. Indiana Tech back to full strength. Knocked down by Dugan. Taken back by Condiles. Barnish able to move things to the shoulder, wrapped around the boards. Chipetta trying to cut in front. Barnish is able to get to it. And a collision between two Warrior players, Anderson and Santanilo. Had a misread and almost did Barnhill on the other end as the puck took a weird bounce off the boards. And then a misplay by Nguyen. That keeps things going. Luke Anderson's going to send it in. Stopped. Tome. Hickson. Got stopped up there. And this one gets into the netting. .10:56 left to go in this third period. Face-off is won by the Blue Devils. Gagerman. A bit of a missed pass as that one was off the skate of Connor Funk. And a double team put on by Garrett Sample. Meanwhile, Pelé make that rondo, rather puts Buck up into the net. As we mentioned, men's hockey Division III will be facing off against University of Michigan tomorrow in Dearborn. Our broadcast will be live from the U of M Dearborn Fieldhouse. A high-stakes Division III showdown between the Blue Devils, winners of 15 straight against last year's national champions. Good block by Pittman. Pittman bringing things up the ice. He's got to laser it off the ice glass rather than the boards. Lawrence taking the miss of a change. Sample in front on a backhand. Nearly had it in. Hemi off the bench. Got stopped up. Brandon Plummer with all the pressure. And now going to be picked up by Carothers. Good pass along the boards to Plummer. He gets through the pressure. Sent towards the middle. Nobody home. Slap shot. A block in front by Hemi. And then a whiff by Dugan. And this one is out of the reach and wrapped around the boards. Anderson got stopped by the stick of Ward. Barnish up for Nguyen. Left for Barnish. Back to Nguyen. Nearly got through. Barnish had to put out the leg. Then a ricochet off the door. This is cleared away. No icing. Chipetta got knocked down by Anderson. Nifty stick work by Palmquist that he got for two defenders. Off teaser couldn't stop it in front of the blue line. Sample will send it in. Good pressure on the takedown. High off the glass. Picked up by Hickson. 8 minutes left to go. Gagerman on a floater. Back to center ice. Mishandled for a minute by Delaney. Stalemate of a collision between Barnish and McCready. Pittman up for Barnish. Got too far in front for Condyles. They got tipped. Able to avoid the icing. Around to the other shoulder. Palmquist trying to get it to Barnish, but cutting in front was Gagerman. Make that Mocknick. Spinning puck taken away by Palmquist. And this one goes out of play. .6:45 left to go in this game. Lofted up ahead. Tomei waits. Has to put the brakes on it. Lawrence Tech men's hockey Division I will be back in action next Friday on the 26th when they are on the road to take on the Saints of Aquinas College. That takes place on the road in Byron Center, Michigan. That's at 7 p.m. puck drop. And catch them on the 27th back here at Farmington Hills, as that will be an 8 p.m. puck drop against Aquinas as they try to finish out what is left of the conference season. Santanilo lost the footing in a bad pass over to Dugan. Ward waited too long for the pass. Now Cesarini able to get it up for I. Wrist shot and a good save on the glove side by Ty Barnhill. Taken away by Gagerman off the faceoff. Sample sends a sliding puck back in. Picked up by Gagne. Gagne, the freshman defenseman of Ontario, is going to send it in along the boards. Tomei will reverse it. Palmquist to keep it in. Indiana Tech had to retreat for being offsides. Priest able to avoid the hit by Avery Smith. And another big collision. Then another bad pass. Condiles will pick it up at the point. Sends it along the boards. Puck is bouncing around out there. Ward. Put in by Nguyen. Off teaser got pinned up by two Indiana Warrior players. As puck is, as by correction there, as the common theme goes on, the puck goes out of play. Spinning puck up for grabs. Cut in front by Carothers. Towards the middle again. Good block there by Palmquist on Plummer. Too far in front for Pillay. Bouncing puck off for grabs and a good open hit by Pittman. Schmidt will put it in. There's a loose stick on the ice in the neutral zone. This one gets through, and they will call the icing at the very last moment. .335 left to go. Time is winding down for Lawrence Tech to try to tie this thing up. As time continues to wind down, you almost get the feeling that does Lawrence Tech bring more pressure and pull Brett Tomei to bring on the extra skater. That's not the case this time around. Funk threw in a shot, and it was way wide. Long pass over to Ali. He's able to dump it in. Tome is able to get it over him. The win left for Hofteaser. And that got through a lot of traffic. Still maintained in the neutral zone. And then they were going to blow the play dead as Ali is just sitting on the puck at this point. And this is a false start on the puck drop. And this one goes into the net, and we'll do it again. Also leading up before you can catch the men's hockey in action again next Friday and Saturday, the 26th and the 27th. Tune in for women's and men's basketball. Both those teams will be on the road against U of M Dearborn, but they're still able to be broadcasted and shown live stats. Ward throws it in, got a block in front. Smith trying to put more pressure on, trying to wind the clock down. Off-teaser got around. Carothers. Tome was almost way outside his own crease, almost at the anticipation that they'll probably pull him for the extra skater. That is if they just let Indiana Tech lets everything go by. Almost a dead giveaway. Plummer was pressuring. And now here comes Tome off the ice. The extra skater is on. Here's the chance. All the pressure in the world. Puck is pinned up. 6 skaters on the ice. Lawrence Tech trying to even things up. This one is lofted, and it's cleared away. Brett Tome can only hope. This one's up into the rafters, and it'll come straight down. 1:02 left to go in this game. And once again, Lawrence Tech just trying to get any late substitutions that they can. And now we get a timeout called on the ice. And what we have during this timeout, let's go through the day roundup. Both men's and women's track and field was out today at the Spire Midwest Invitational. And women's hockey was in action early today out there in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Took the loss 6-0 in that one. Then earlier today on the LTU Sports Network, men's hockey Division III faced off against Trine. They took care of business, winning that one 6-0. The Division III team has now won 15 straight games. Also earlier today, women's basketball was in action on the road against Cleary. They took the loss in that one, 66-73. And also men's basketball followed with that one. Men's with a dominant 91-71 win as Cameron McEvans off the bench put up a crooked number, 33 points put in by his efforts. Lawrence Tech has won 2 straight conference games, and now this is our nightcap for tonight's Saturday night. This one's cleared away. Tomei can only hope and wait. Palmquist is being pressured. Again, with all the traffic, and this is going to be an offsides. 40.2 left to go. The bench can only hope. Everybody's almost on their feet out here at Farmington Hills. And now we get a timeout called by Indiana Tech, so another timeout is on. But along with Men's Hockey Division I happening next week as well, you can also catch men's basketball on Friday, January the 26th, in a non-conference matchup against Great Lakes Christian College. And then following that, that's a 5 p.m. tip-off. And then following that at 7:30, men's volleyball makes their season debut, their opening night, as they take on Olivet College. That's at 7:30. A lot of action to come up within the late winter and early spring, right here on the LTU Sports Network. Down to the wire. Empty net for Lawrence Tech. Barnhill stops it from behind. And now almost a takeaway. And it got past the blue line. Lawrence Tech has to go on the retreat. Thrown into the corner. And this is another offsides as Palmquist was not across the blue line just yet. 13.9 left to go. And now there's going to be a discussion of how much time is left, because we've had the faulty clock for most of the season thus far. And now Ken Gaffney is talking it over with the staff. Barnish with the pickup. Lofted again into the corner. And it was tipped. And here's Smith. Avery Smith is going to score to seal it for Indiana Tech. On the empty net, it is 3-1 Warriors. And they will officially end it there. So instead of finishing out the final seconds, it is the final here tonight. 3-1 is the score. Lawrence Tech has been swept by Indiana Tech for the season series. And both these teams will be in action coming up next weekend on Friday, December the 26th and the 27th. But tune in tomorrow, on a neutral site in U of M Dearborn's Fieldhouse. Men's Hockey Division III is taking on University of Michigan in a high-stakes matchup within conference play. For right now, John Stowe signing off for now. We'll see you next time on the Lawrence Tech Sports Network.